Hello Hex Kittens, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another review of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16. Lots of drama, lots of looks, so get ready. Before we get started, please like this video, subscribe to my channel because you know you do. There's lots of fun things coming down the pipe and you want to be there for all of it. Also, please check out my Redbubble store. You can buy some merch, show your support, and it all helps keep this channel going. There will be links right down in the description box if you want to check that out. Also, feel free if you want to leave a tip. I have Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, all of those things, and they all help to keep this channel running. Alright, but without any further ado, let's jump into this week's episode. So this week, both of the groups come together. They meet at the beginning of the episode, and they kind of stare each other down like they always do on these split premieres, so it was kind of fun to see who knew each other beforehand and who didn't. So definitely some of the New York girls knew each other, and there's some, other people knowing each other as well. So it's kind of nice to see them mixing and matching and getting to know each other a little bit. Then, the next day, we get into the workroom, and Saphira and Plain Jane both see boxes with their names on it. They get to open the box, and therein lies the immunity potion. I love a good potion, as you can tell. So they get that potion, and they don't get told anything about it quite yet. But when Ru enters the room, Ru explains that the potion is good for immunity, it has an expiration date, and they can use it on themselves or for another contestant. And I was like, well, that's kind of a nice little twisty twist. But no word was given on when that expiration date is, but I'm sure once we hit a certain level, there won't be any immunity anymore, which is always how immunity had worked in the past, but I'm liking this twist and how it is so far. I'm like, ooh, juicy. Alright, this week's challenge was the ball challenge. I always enjoy the ball. It's one of my favorites, seeing the three looks and the one that they make in the workroom. As a queen who sews a little, a little bit. And, I love this kind of challenge. I love, Project Runway. So this kind of episode is always one of the ones I look forward to every season. So let's just get into it. There are a lot of looks for us to cover this week. So we'll just start jumping right in. So the theme of this week's ball was Mother of All Balls. And the three categories that they had to do were, 1, Mother Goose, where they had to do a nursery rhyme character. 2, Significant Mother, where they had to portray a famous mother. Love that. And then 3 was Call Me Mother Father Eleganza, where they had to take menswear and reconstruct it into women's wear. So much fun. Alright, so first up we have a mandatory meeting. Her first look for Mother Goose was Little Pussy, which I have never heard of as a nursery rhyme, but sounds like a solid choice for a drag queen trying to make a look. This look was alright. I liked the, the idea with the cat shawl, but I thought the dress was a weird proportion size, so it wasn't my favorite. But overall, I thought it was a cool idea. Her number 2, her Significant Mother look, was none other than our own Michelle Visage. I thought this was really great, and then the reveal into coming from kind of early season 3 Michelle, and then revealing into current day Michelle with the showing the gray hair. I thought that was really fun and a very clever idea. And then her third look that she made in the workroom, it was alright. It was cool. I thought it had some neatness. I like, if you got a little flowy kind of cape action, I thought it was well done for, having a little bit of the cape. It still kind of goes with her brand, kind of being the little CEO in charge of it all. It wasn't my favorite of all the looks that got created, but I think it was very solid. I think Amanda did alright this one. Next up, we have Dawn. Dawn's Mother Goose look was inspired by the nursery rhyme Cushy Cow, which I also have never heard of. But I thought this look was really cute. I always enjoy when you can work in that hoof, heel. Oh, so cute. But I thought, again, Dawn's makeup looks excellent. The craftsmanship of these looks, amazing. Her second look was for Significant Mother was Audrey Hepburn, and just giving us Breakfast at Tiffany's realness, looking gorgeous, stunning. And then her Call Me Mother Father Eleganza look, I like it. I think it's really cute, but it's also giving me a lot of Shea Coulee from season 9 when they did the Village People looks, and then she was the construction worker. It's hard, it's what you can do with plaids, but she also had the boot kind of detail that Shea had, and very cape-like. It's a very good look. I think she did it well. I think she looks amazing. But it was a little too similar to things we've already seen on Drag Race. So I would have liked to seen a little bit something different. But overall, all these looks are amazing. Next up is Geneva Carr. Her Mother Goose look here was Little Miss Muffet. And I thought, okay, this is a cute idea. I didn't like how the skirt part was sitting. It was a little awkward. And then I didn't really care for the spider. The spider didn't look all that great compared to the rest of the look. But overall, I thought it was a fun idea, and I think it was cute. Her significant mother look was Selma Hayek. I thought this look was beautiful. She looked stunning. There's nothing I would change on this. I think she was gorgeous. I think she used the source material well to create something of her own. It looks beautiful, and this was probably my favorite of her looks. Her one she created in the workroom was not my favorite. She didn't use really a lot of the materials from the menswear. She used a little bit of the stretch fabric from the wall to make the base. So I think, and there was fit issues too with the back of the skirt. Wasn't my favorite. I really didn't care for this look. Next up is Hershey Le Courgette. Her first look was based on the nursery Bernie B. And again, I don't know that one either, but this look was gorgeous. I love a good B look. You know, the black and yellow always looks nice together. I think this was well executed. There was lots of great details to keep you looking. So well done. Her significant mother look, however, was, I think, a good idea, but not executed very well. Doing Mother Earth, yes, I am here for that. I think the idea of the dress with like the globe on and all the continents, cool. I didn't really like the leaves on top. I thought that it didn't quite fit right. It seemed a little disconnected for me. But I do like the idea. I just don't think this look fully reached its potential. And then last up, the look that she made in the workroom, it wasn't great. And we know that she took the pants and really didn't do much other than kind of line the pockets and just popped them on. She didn't really deconstruct them into something else. Overall, I think the look itself is cute, but I don't think it brought it enough for what the challenge was. Next up is Megami. Her Mother Goose look was Little Bo Peep. And as a knitter, I appreciate the look, having a little sheet bag. However, it was a little, I don't know, it wasn't, there was some fine-tuning of the details that needed to happen on this look. And her makeup looked a little crazy to me. And I don't know, it was a little much. So I love the idea. I thought I just needed a little bit of polish on this one. Her significant mother look was Lady Gaga, Mother Monster herself. I thought this one was really cute. I thought this was really well done. I thought she looked gorgeous. I loved the silhouette. She did a really good job. And again, whenever you can bring some Lady Gaga into the mix, never a bad choice. It's never a bad choice. Her final look is really cute too. It's a little bit Rosie the Riveter, kind of construction worker. I really like what she did. Did like the denim into like the trumpet skirt. I just thought this was really, really cool. I think this came together really, really well. So, good job, Megami. I really did like this look. I could feel the story. You knew what was going on with this look. Next up is Maya Iman LePage. Her first look was for Mary's Canary. And I thought this dress was beautiful, but I had to agree with the judges. I called it too before they even said it. The feathers came up too high and they obstructed her face. So I don't know if it was just like a fit issue or something, but this look was gorgeous, but blocking the face. I'm like, don't block that. We want to see you. You're beautiful, girl. Never hide it. Love it. But otherwise, still like this look. But yeah, don't cover your face, girl. Then her significant mother look was Lil' Kim. This look was so good. I thought it looked exactly like the reference photo that they showed. I think it was gorgeous. There's not really much I would change on this. I thought this was a beautiful look. Her workroom look, however, was a little hodgepodge. It just kind of, I don't know, the fit wasn't right. I don't know. It definitely needs some changing. It looked kind of messy. And it was, and again, it was a little bit too similar to like the Shea Coulee-ness from season 9. Or a little too inspired from that. So I feel like, again, it was kind of something we had seen and done better. So yeah, this was kind of a miss. I thought it was just kind of a mess, really. Next up, we have Mirage. Let me tell you how excited I was when I saw her first one. Her Mother Goose being Baba Black Sheep. Yes, ma'am. Again, as a knitter, sheepy references live. I love it. Also having her 3 bags full. I would have had the bags overflowing with yarn, but again, that's just where my brain comes from. But I thought this look was beautiful. I love this. That's something I probably would have tried to come up with had I had that kind of a challenge. I thought this was really, really cool. That was such a great start. Her second look was La Llorona. I thought this was really cool. I remember hearing about those stories and like I love reading a lot of like mythologies and legends. I thought this was so well done, beautiful, working her body, having the hair curl. It was so well done. I thought this was sickening. Yes, girl. Then the one she made in the workroom actually turned out much better than they led us to believe as it led up in the episode. The way she worked the knitted material turned out really, really cute. And I'm so glad she ended up pulling it off and was able to edit. You know, I love a queen when you can see, like, no, this isn't working, and they're able to turn and shift it. You know, she didn't have to start over, but she was able to, like, take the pieces and rework them in a way that was really successful. So I applaud her. Mirage, you did a wonderful job. All 3 looks were incredible. Next up, we had Morphine, and her nursery rhyme was The Man and the Maid. So she came out in this cute, like, latex French maid's look. Fucking looking gorgeous. She is so stunning. That mug is always ready, always beat. And this whole look, head to toe, yes ma'am. Her significant mother look, she came out as the one and only momager, Kris Jenner. Again, looking sexy, showing off her body, having the right cutouts. I think she looked really good. I thought it was a really good choice. Such a nice reference, and it's so, like, iconic. And then even bringing out the little camcorder. You sold the look, told the story. Well done. Then the look she made in the workroom, this blue denim number, and she added the little witch hat, which I appreciate. I see you, bitch. I see you. Yeah, so I really, it's hard for me to find something wrong when you throw a little bit of witchiness into it. And she had a little dangly part behind her, the little bit of a train. I thought this look was gorgeous. She did such a good job. All 3 numbers were so wonderful. Everything was phenomenal. So great job, Morphine. Next up is Nymphia Wind. Her Mother Goose look being Little Boy Blue. What a fun way to interpret this look. I thought that was gorgeous, a little androgynous, but this high art. It just looks like she stepped out of some like old painting in the museum and brought it to life. This was stunning. Her significant mother look was just as gorgeous. She did Angelina Jolie in the wedding dress. And then on the back of the dress, she had all her drag children from Taiwan paint on it and add embellishments and decorations. I thought it was gorgeous. I thought it stuck well to the idea. And it's such a beautiful thing, bringing your community together. Because for me, again, drag is about community. And, you know, drag families are important. So I love that you got to kind of bring your drag family a little bit along with you on your journey. Beautiful. Then her workroom look, this look with all the ties and they're like stiff with like wires in them and blowing in the wind. This look was beyond. It was spectacular. So good. It blows my mind. So talented to do that much detail and to look that good in that short of amount of time. Nymphia, girl, you rock it. I love everything you're putting out so far. She's one to watch, everybody. Next up, we have Plain Jane, and her Mother Goose look was Pussycat by the Fire. I thought this was beautiful. Her makeup was really well done, giving a little bit of the cat. I think this was really well done, very vampy, kind of has a little bit of like a, you know, old Hollywood glamour touch to it. Her second look was Octomom, and it was okay. I liked the idea. You had the babies all together, and then you had the birth one on the runway. The look was, you know, just a sequin, like, gown from the hospital, which was okay, but overall it was not as impressive as a look as a lot of the other people have brought. So by comparison of everyone else on the stage, I thought this was one of the weaker of the significant mother looks. It was sold very well, but the look itself is kind of a mess for me. Then her workroom look, she looks beautiful. I'll give her that. I didn't like what she did with this look. Just for, like, if you're going to deconstruct a suit, you need to kind of reconstruct it into something different. It's still a suit. She just cut parts out of it. She didn't really do much to it. It's too close to what it was to begin with for me, so I feel like it kind of misses the point of the challenge. So this was kind of a missed opportunity for me. Next up, we have Plasma. For her Mother Goose look, she did Tweedledum and Tweedledee. I love the idea of this. I thought from the front it was kind of cute. The back was a mess. The back was awful. However, yeah, it just needed a little bit of polish. The way it was connected, I saw what she was going for. So cute and campy, but just not executed very well. It just needed a little zhuzhing in the back or something. It didn't quite play. It wasn't as effective as it could have been, but I love the idea and thinking outside the box. Her significant mother look was Anne Boleyn. This look was gorgeous. Again, talk about looking like you stepped right out of a painting in the museum. Plasma served this. This was beautiful. So, it kind of makes up for maybe some execution problems on the first outfit. Lots of good ideas. This was beautiful. Then the look she made in the workroom, I thought this was stunning. Very classic, beauty. Having the stripes and then the slit of the dress. Plasma did a really good job. I think overall her entire package today was really, really well done. And I do love that dress she made in the workroom. I think that was gorgeous. I would wear something like that. I think that's stunning. Next up, we have Q. Q's Mother Goose look was Man in the Moon, and this was stunning. Q's artistry in her looks is beyond. That moon headpiece was everything. And just the whole look to it, it was so beautiful. I can't even say enough good things about this look. Q is just brilliant. So good. And then her significant mother look, Miss Judy Garland in the poppy dress. Oh my god, again, perfect. It was perfection. Nothing to change on that look whatsoever. I thought it was everything. Then her workroom look, again, another stunning thing. Patchwork with denim and had that huge collar. She knows what she's doing with that sewing machine. Nothing I would change. Again, she did a pretty perfect package. Way to go, Q. This was a wonderful week for you. Next up, we have Sophia Cristal. Her Mother Goose look was Peter Pumpkin Eater. This was incredible. What an amazing look. How did you fit that in your luggage? Blows my mind. So good. Her significant mother look, the first mother of them all, Miss Eve. I thought this was a really well done outfit, even having the skinned skeletal snake, having the snake skin shoes. What a lovely touch. I thought that was so clever. Sophia is she's got it together. I can't believe it took her so long to get here. Like, oh my god, what were they waiting for? She's everything. But this is cute too, a little, like you said, kind of like Bob the Builder. Overalls. I think this turned out really cute. The really exaggerated silhouette of the skirt. She looks gorgeous. It shows this beautiful to this campy. She has all the levels. There's nothing she can't do. Another wonderful week for Sophia. Oh my god, I was all the other girls was extremely nervous all the time when they see her getting ready. Oh my god, so stunning. Last up, we have Tsunami Muse. Oh my god, coming out in this Humpty Dumpty look, I was gagged. I thought this was so funny. And then it revealed, and I wasn't really expecting the reveal, coming out in the egg dress. Oh my god. So gorgeous. And then her significant mother look was none other than our own Candy Muse, coming out in a recreation of her entrance look from season 13. Even bringing out the denim boombox. So well done, so clever to reference your drag mother, love it. So good. And then we have the look she made in the workroom, which was this schoolgirl look. Super cute, so well put together. She sold it well on the runway. Tsunami is a treasure. I just adore her so much. She'd had another really great week as well. Alright, so once they were all done presenting all of their looks, Rue asked the two with immunity if they wanted to use their immunity potions. So they had the chance to use it right then and there, before knowing who was actually in the top or the bottom. So again, another fun twist on this potion. If you have to use it, before you know if you need it or not, adds another level. So I think that's another fun way where you could miss the chance to use your immunity and still be going home even with the immunity potion. So, again, that's a good twist. It's come on, Rue. See you. So after turning down using their immunity potions, the queens leave to finally do the raid of queen to figure out who's going to be in the top and who's going to be in the bottom. We find out that the top is Nymphia, Q, and Saphira. Well deserved, so gorgeous. And the bottom were Geneva, Hershey, and Maya. After the critiques, we find out that Nymphia is the winner of this week's challenge. So well deserved. That tie look, stunning. The bottom two end up being Geneva and Hershey. They end up having to lip sync to the song Maybe You're the Problem by Ava Max. And unfortunately, Hershey ends up leaving us. So sad to see. I thought she was really fun. I really enjoyed her on this season. But we'll see more from her. Her and Cornbread are going to go out and kick it up on tour or something. So I really look forward to seeing more from her. She is the Porkchop of this season. Let's just give it up one more time for Miss Hershey Liqueur Jeté. Let's give up just one moment to appreciate them for being here, entertaining us. First to go, but never forgotten. The episode ends and we find out next week's challenge is going to be RDR Live. So they're kind of doing that what they did from All Stars, the Improv Saturday Night Live style challenge. I'm ready for it. Let's see who's funny. Let's see who's not. However, on Untucked, drama unfolds. Plain Jane, out of nowhere, just starts coming for Amanda, which started actually earlier in the episode, because in her confession, she's like, she looks hideous. I'm sorry America has to see that. I'm sorry America has to deal with your personality. There is a way to read. It's like, if you wanted to read something, you could have been like, in the confession, be like, her makeup, sorry you had to see that, America. There's a humor to it. There's a little nudge, nudge, wink, wink. But just coming off as an irrational bitch all of the time. Aren't you exhausted? I can't even fathom. But props to Amanda for holding her own and being like, I'm not here. I'm not trying to, I'm not for you. I'm not doing it for you. And also props to the rest of the cast for kind of sticking up and being like, hey, what are you doing? And then Plasma comes in with that great read about the bracelet stuck to her arm hair. But I'm just really, Plain Jane, depart already. My God. It's just gross. This is not how you want to be. Again, drag is community. We all have to all like each other, but there's no need to be hostile and nasty for no reason. It's just uncalled for. So, again, I really want to hold out hope that she will be better in the season and nicer to the other queens, but this is it's just like, it doesn't feel authentic. There's nothing authentic I'm getting from her at all. She's not showing us who she is other than being nasty. So, hopefully, again, I want to raise everyone up because queens are all talented. We all put so much into this, and I would like to see more of what you can put into it than being mean. So, hopefully, going forward, I want to hope, but I don't have a lot of hope. She'll tone it down or get that reality check because there's no need for this at all. Well, that is all we have for today's episode. You'll see me here next week as we go over the next episode. And until next time, stay hexy. Bye.